Hey guys, what is up? Mist here with another video. Today I'm going to be reviewing the Wyze Smartwatch, a $20 USD smartwatch. Is this going to be your next one? Stay tuned for the full review. If you guys like this video or any of my other videos helpful, please click on the thumbs up button down below. It really helped me out a lot. If you're new to the channel, please click on the red subscribe button and the bell icon to get notified for all future my tech reviews, videos, and more. If you're an existing subscriber, thank you very much. If you're new, thank you as well. So currently, at the moment that I'm recording this video, the current Wyze watch, the 47 and the 44 mm size, is currently out of stock. The reason is because I actually pre-ordered this back in December of 2020, and I also live in Canada, so it was really hard to get. They were out of stock maybe in about within a week or two, but currently if you go to Wyze.com and if you go to Wyze.com and just search for watch, and if you guys don't know who Wyze is, it's basically a company that produces really affordable smart technology and smartwatches. I personally use Wyze stuff a lot, so you'll be seeing me create a lot of Wyze stuff in the future video. So basically this is the actual Wyze watch. There's two sizes, the 47 and the 44 mm, right? So as you guys can see, they are currently out of stock, but if you notify them, if you click on the notify me when available, they'll basically tell you when it's actually available. So there's basically two versions. So basically the main features of the watch, it's really lightweight, right? It's made of aluminum, fitness tracking, notifications, big battery life, and much more, right? So basically it has a really good blood oxygen feature, well, I'll show you later in the video. You have a nice good touchscreen, so you can clearly see where the email is coming from, where the WhatsApp message is coming from, right? It has a nice frame to it. You could also have shortcuts to control your other Wyze products, like I'll show you. I personally have it set up to control my Wyze bulbs, right? You can do custom faceplates, right? And it's also water resistant, not waterproof, with IP68 weatherproof rating, right? And with sleep monitoring, step tracking, menstrual health tracking, and much more. And supports notifications from all your favorite apps, and with a great battery life and also customizable bands here. So I think personally this is a great watch, but later of course in this video you can be the judge of that to basically see exactly if this watch is worth it or not. Inside the box itself, you basically just get two things. You get the Wyze watch itself, and you also get the proprietary charging cable. Now the cable is based off USB, plug into your computer or any sort of wall brick, but you can't use your micro USB or USB Type-C cable. You have to use this cable. It basically attaches using magnets. If you connect it the wrong way, it's not going to actually work, and that's basically how it looks like. Seems pretty solid, so maybe you can hang it off a computer or something. You plug it into like in this case I have an iPhone adapter here, plug into the wall, or of course you can plug into like a USB of your computer or your laptop, but of course the wall chargers are going to be much faster than your computer. Looking closer at the watch itself, it is a fully aluminum body with silicone straps. Wearing it for long days seems to be absolutely no problem. The back of it is sort of a fingerprint magnet. The top section is a charger, and the middle section is that sensor. The side you have only one button, and it's a full aluminum body, and it does sort of scratch easily, so that is one warning. If you think it's not going to get scratched, it probably will. The glass on it, it's not as strong as other premium watches like Fitbits or the Apple Watch. So that's one downside of the actual watch. Putting it on is actually really easy and comfortable, just like any other watch. With the silicone band, it doesn't put any pressure on your wrist, and it clips on pretty easily with this little extra slider to make sure it's on, really strong. So you're running, jogging, sleeping, it's not going to fall off. Really comfortable, and it also has that raise to wake feature. You just kind of flick your wrist and it'll turn the screen on the front. Looking at the watch itself, if you go from the top down, you basically see your notifications, right? From the left to the right, you get a quick app into your tracking data, so your calories, steps taken, steps walked, etc., etc. From the right is basically all your apps. The first one is your activity app. So if you start it while going for a jog or going for a running, this will basically track it differently and save it as an activity. It doesn't do like swimming, biking. It currently only does jogging and running. Hopefully they'll add more activities in the future. The second one is a shortcut to your overall app. The top right one is if you want to measure your blood oxygen level. So you basically wear it on your watch, you start it, and it'll give you your actual level. Same with the heart rate. While wearing the watch, it'll do the actual scan for you. This is your actual sleep exercise, your sleep app, sorry. Then you also have your alarm. When wearing the alarm, it only vibrates to wake you up. There's no actual sound. And there's also a timer as well. So whether you're cooking something, or you want to say, for example, you're warming something up, or whether you're out and about and you want to wait 5 minutes, the timer works really, really well as well. Again, vibrations only. There's no sound in the actual watch. The next app that's available is the Shortcuts application. This only works if you have customized products set up in the app with your light bulbs or cameras. Otherwise, it's not going to work. You also have your weather and your settings, which has, for example, you can change your wallpaper, check your heart rate settings, increase your brightness, enable, disable, do not disturb, and look at your actual watch information as well. That's basically all the apps the actual watch comes with. So we're going to go here into my Wyze application. This is basically where you would add the watch, monitor it, manage it, and basically take care of everything. So as you guys can see, I personally use Wyze a lot. I have their cameras, I have their Wyze fitness band, Wyze scale, I have some sensors, I also have some lights, cameras, door sensors. So later on to this channel, I'm going to review these more in details. But for now, we're going to look at the Wyze watch itself. So we're going to go ahead and open up the Wyze watch. This is basically the settings that you see on the watch when it's connected. So first you see the status of it. Because it's currently right beside me, it's currently connected with your battery life. If you click on the three dots in the top right hand corner, if you click on it, that's basically where you can change the name, right? You have your device ID, MAC address, firmware version. If you lose your watch and you can find watch, it'll actually ring your watch and vibration only and tell you what it is. There's no actual speaker or microphone in this watch. That's the only downside. And you can also reboot from here as well, right? If you click on clock faces and go to edit, this is where you actually can modify your clock faces. So there's a preset set of faces here. You have digital pointers, you have the simple one, diamonds, starry, numerals, color ball, number zero. You have tons of information here. Or of course, with what I have right now currently, I have a custom watch. So if you go down here to the bottom, you can see how you can have your custom photos. Basically tap on what you want to watch. You tap on add. Then you basically have to, it tells you have to actually remove a current one because I have a limit of 3. But basically how it works, you have the My Face here. You have basically 3 of them where you actually have to, this is 3 currently saved in the watch, and you have to either remove one if you want to test a new one. So currently I have this Final Fantasy 7 one, but as you can see, tons and tons to basically choose from, right? Now if you keep on going down below, you have notification. This is where you can choose what type of notification to get. When you get a phone call, your phone watch will let you know. When you get a text message, your watch will let you know. Again, these are only notifications, so you can't actually call from the watch or text from the watch or look at your camera from your watch. That would be cool if Wyze updates it so you can actually see your camera. But currently, it's notifications only. I currently, for example, have the ones that I think are primary to me, because otherwise, if you have all this enabled, your phone and watch is going to be really annoying. So I only, for example, currently have phone call, text messages, so when anybody texts me or give me a call, when I get a notification on my Wyze cameras, I also have WhatsApp, Apple Mail, and Apple Calendar. Anything else, I don't really want to be notified on my watch because my phone is enough. So basically, if you get a call, your actual watch will let you know as well. So, if I, for example, go down here, you can enable a stretch reminder. So basically, between the hours of 8 a.m. and 5 p.m., if you don't move a lot, your actual watch will let you know, oh, by the way, you have to actually move around now. You've been sitting for too long, right? Activity goal. You can set a goal so that, for example, every single day, if you reach 10,000 steps or 500 calories, it'll basically say, oh, you reached your steps for today. So if you really want to monitor your health and your step and calorie, how much calorie you burnt, this is a really great way to set your goal. Do not disturb. Basically, from midnight to 7 a.m. when I sleep, I don't want to be disturbed. When somebody calls me, I don't want to be disturbed by my watch, because you could also be wearing this watch when you're sleeping, right? So when you're sleeping, this will basically put your watch in do not disturb automatically from these times. So really helpful, of course, because I don't want to be disturbed when you're sleeping. Raise to wake is when you actually flick your wrist up and to automatically show you the watch face. Now, I only have this enabled between 8 a.m. and 11 p.m. because when you're sleeping with your watch for your sleep tracker and you kind of move around, you don't want the bright watch face to shine in your eye. So after 11 p.m., the raise to wake is disabled. You can only manually check the time if you click on the side button to actually see your watch face. Now, if you click on the wearing wrist, usually how it works, you can choose to be configured to wear on your left or your right. Now, the proper way to wear a watch, you should actually wear it on your non-dominant hand. So if you use your right hand to write and do everything, you would wear it on your left hand. I personally am right-handed, so I would wear it on my left. Running in the background is an optional setting. Basically, with this enabled, you can basically always find your watch when you lose it, right? The app doesn't have to be running in the background, and also with weather as well. So with weather and always knowing where your watch is, if you have it disabled and you try to find your watch, since it's not running in the background, you won't actually be able to find it. And even vice versa. If you lose your phone and you want your phone to find your watch, same sort of way. You have to have the watch running in the background, or otherwise your phone can't find your watch and your watch can't find your phone. So I have it running. It doesn't drain that much, only a little bit, right? And then you have apps. So it has the weather app to show your location. So I currently have stats of my location. And shortcuts is if this is only compatible if you have other Wyze smart products. I personally have a smart garage light and a smart porch light, and I have shortcuts so that if I'm actually outside or I'm walking home from night, I don't have to, for example, go in my app, right? Click on the Wyze app, click on porch light on and off. Directly from my wrist, I can go ahead and enable and turn off my smart products, and that's basically it for the actual first tab. The middle one, data, shows you an overall of your steps that you've taken, calories that you've burned, your blood oxygen level, if you use that feature, heart rate, and of course sleep tracking. Of course, sleep tracking will only work if you actually wear the actual watch while you sleep. Otherwise, it won't work. For example, I tried it out when I first had it. It knows when you're in a deep sleep, a light sleep, and when you're awake, and it nicely shows up on the actual graph, and you can do today, weekly, or monthly. Same way, of course, with the heart rate, calories, or steps. So as you go back and forth, as you guys can see, you have a nice little overview of everything you've been doing over the last month. And if you go to My Info, all you basically see is you can put in your body type, your birth year, height, weight. You can authorize it to work with third-party applications like HealthKit. So that's basically the actual Wyze app. Again, this Wyze app is not just meant for the Wyze watch. You can actually support this with lots of cameras, sensors, power and lighting, home, and much more. Again, in the future, I will do more reviews for my smart Wyze products. So in conclusion, what do I think of the actual watch? Well, it's only 20 bucks. It works on iOS and Android with a big color display, easy to read, with a long, up to 2-week battery life, supporting almost all app notifications, and just looks cool for 20 bucks. With a built-in fitness tracker. Now what I don't like is that there's no speaker, mic, or Alexa support. The body does get easily scratched, and you can't watch your Wyze cam's live feed on the screen itself. So otherwise, overall, great watch. I love it, and I recommend it for just the $20 USD. What do you guys think? Let me know down below. If you guys found this video helpful, please leave me a thumbs up by clicking the thumbs up down below. Otherwise, click thumbs down. And don't forget to follow me on Twitter, and I will see you all in the next one. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day.